What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map. Today we're going to work a little bit on the mall. I know I promised some building, and today we are going to build! Finally, we're going to build. I have been working on this pet store. I've done the facade. I feel like doing some interiors now. So let's just take a look at this. You know, before we continue, before I go any further, I know you're all wondering. The GameStop was one of the biggest suggestions. I was going to put one in from the beginning. But with all your overwhelming suggestions, I had to do it now. I felt like doing it now. And like I said, I'm going to clown on this business as much as humanly possible. One of the worst businesses there is. So, on Desolation in Coveton, there are no GameStops, only lame stops. I'm not going to show you the interior because Solid's still working on it. And I don't want to show you unfinished product because I'm sure he wouldn't want me to show you guys what he's working on without him finished. So, lame shop, you can see the outside. Don't buy your games there, guys. Don't buy anything there. Trust me. So, today we're going to work on Pests. This is a store that's very typical of Coveton. How can I put this? People in this city are less than... I don't wanna give away too much, okay? I just don't. But let's just say that a lot of pets were viewed as pests in this city, and they were given away or forgotten or left to roam the streets. You know, people in this city are not the most loving, not the most caring, not the most concerned with anyone but themselves. Yes, the people of Coveton are selfish. And so, a lot of cute little puppies were neglected. They were thought of as pests instead of pets. And they lived hard lives. So this store is basically a place where we can get together. No, okay. This is not the Love Shack. A place where you can turn old pests into pets. Maybe these were the pets that were biting people, and now they can be yours. They sell muzzles. Don't worry, they sell muzzles. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do for you today is do as much interior work as I possibly can in the next 10 minutes. I know I'm not going to get much done in 10 minutes, but I am a fast builder, and I'm going to work my little butt off to get you an idea of how I do interiors, how I do my... what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's my something or other. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to do the back first. I'll do the checkout stands first because that gives me a sense of where to put other things. But for right now, we are going to be doing the fish section first. The aquariums. Yes, the aquariums. I think what I want to do here is put a lot of chests. So this is going to be a place in the mall where you're going to come and you're going to find dog food and cat food. And yes, it's not going to be pleasant to eat it. But it's your choice if you want to. You can eat that dog or cat food. Oy, oy, oy. How are we going to do this? Okay, this is going to be real tough. Oh my. I do want to put chests in here to show that there were our fishies. That's not going to work. Uh-oh. So, you guys are going to see the raw, uncut. I'm not going to cut this episode. I'm just going to build for 10 minutes just to show you how I operate. How my thought process works. Or doesn't work. You know what I mean? Oh, man, this is a disaster. I don't know what to do here. I don't know how I'm going to put... No, this is bad. This is not working. Okay, let's scratch that. Redo. What if, hold on. What if we made this come out one, and that's like the background? Okay. Alright, let's do that. It's not exactly what I had in mind when I set out, but you'll find that when I'm building, guys, my initial plan is never the one that comes out at the end. I like to tweak, okay? I like to mess around with stuff, see what works, See what doesn't work. Get a real sense of the thing, I'm a trial and error kind of guy. When I was in school, don't tell people this, guys. Keep this to yourself. But I am terrible at math. So a lot of times what I would do in school is, in math, I would find out the answer. I don't know about you guys, but my textbook had the answers to all the odd problems. All the odd problems had answers in my textbook. So I would find the answer, and then I would work backwards to see how that answer came to be. You know what I mean? I would reverse engineer the math answers. Half of them, of course, because the other half I didn't know the answers to. And I would see how they arrived at that answer, and then work backwards and figure out the process to getting that answer. Rarely would I ever solve problems. I don't know if that helped me or hindered me. I don't want to tell you my score on the SAT in the math portion. Okay, I'll tell you because you're probably wondering. SATs, I almost aced. I think I might probably miss one question on the English portion. And I hit the lowest possible score on math that you can get without having to take remedial college classes. So bad. I'm so bad at math. Math, there's no creativity. Look at me, guys. I'm so creative. I want to be creative in my life. I don't want to have to find an answer that's already been established. That sounds like the most boring thing in the world. I want to make my own answers, okay? That's why I play Minecraft. That's why I think this is the best game in the world. Because you make your own answers in this game. You make your own game. You don't have to answer to anybody, okay? If you don't want to place that block there, you don't place it, okay? That's why this game is so amazing. That's why I can't go back to conventional games. Guys, I can't do it. I physically can't do it. Games like, for instance, let's say Call of Duty. I know it's a competitive game and you play mostly online, but let's say the single player in Call of Duty, unplayable. There's a set world. You have to go a set direction, and this is not just Call of Duty. This is a lot of games for me now. It's a set world. You have to go a set direction. I don't like that. Let's change that. What the heck? Yeah, let's do that. No, there's no freedom. There's no creativity. The story's set. Everything's set. I don't want things to be set. I want to make them myself. So, I am getting kind of done with conventional games. I do mean kind of, because there's still some awesome games out there, of course. But none can really compete with Minecraft in terms of just freedom. I feel free right now. Free to mess this up in every single way, which I'm currently doing. Yeah. I hope you guys are learning from me. Oh, the daylight cycle's on. I don't like that. Off. I hope you guys are learning something. Learning how to be a spaz. This is just how I work. It's worked for me. I know it's not going to work for everyone. Oops, don't do that. But, yeah, you should have a plan, I think. Plans are good, usually. Does that look like a fish tank? I'm on the fence with this fish. I don't know. I want to get as much accomplished today as possible, so I can't really lollygag. Should this be a... I only have 10 minutes. I know that you can't get much done in 10 minutes, but I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to hide some chests here, semi-hidden. It's going to be dark in here. Of course you can see that, but I'll probably put dead fish or something there, raw fish. I don't know. Maybe rotten fish. It's been 30 days since the apocalypse, but these fish probably were cannibalizing. You know what I mean? They're eating each other to survive, and some of them probably live, the stronger ones. So there'll be some fish in here. God, this map is so morbid. So gruesome. But that's why I like it. That's why I like it so much. I have a bigger tank in there. Yes. There we go. This map is morbid. This map is dark. Yeah. We're trying to show... Okay, I don't talk about this. I know I allude to it all the time, and then I get upset when I do. But I think it's time to tell you guys. There's enough of you now where I feel comfortable that you're going to understand. Coveton is not a fun... Before the apocalypse, Coveton was not a happy place, okay? It was a place of debauchery. Yeah, there was corruption and violence and just everything that's wrong with society was magnified in Coveton. People were greedy. They were selfish. They were, after money. They're after food. They're gluttons. Every 7 deadly sin there is, they were guilty of it. And in a very non-religious way, very secular, like no religion. This is just about being a good human being, and the people of Coveton were not good. So you can see that in the shops, you can see that in the houses, you can see that in the types of businesses they have all around the city. This place was, I just said unreligiously, but this place was like Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I mean? Sodomites were running around town. Sodomites meaning people from Sodom. Okay, ask your parents. Oh, that was a quick little thing. Okay, so that sort of looks like a fished area you'd see in a pet store. Why not? Let's take this further. I always got to take it further. I'm not satisfied with taking it not further. Oh man, did I just say I almost scored perfectly on my English SATs? I really did, guys. I went to college for English. I studied English with a major in career writing, and I will often break the rules of grammar. Every single time, it's on purpose. I know the rules of grammar, guys, but I think it's funny to have poor grammar intentionally. You gotta know the rules to break the rules, though. If it's not intentional, then you're just uneducated. But things like Mo Betta, Solid hates that when I say that. He knows that I know it's wrong, and I know that I know it's wrong, but I really find it funny. So we're trying to make this map as Mo Betta as possible. I don't like that being glass. It's not sturdy enough. Let's go back to the clay we're using. Yeah, that'll hold up a fish tank. Water is heavy. Fish tanks are heavy, guys. I don't know if you ever try to move a fish tank with water in it, but don't try it. It's not going to work. It's going to come out a disaster. Yeah, water is heavy, so we're going to need some supports for that fish tank. Yeah, that's more better. Okay. Already have those. Any opportunity I can find for whatever these things are called, yeah, I'm going to use it. Hey, okay, so this is a fish tank. Let's put a little cover on it. Hey, wait a second. Does carpet go on top of water? Oh, it sure does. Okay. Now we're getting into some new territory here. I did not know that. I have just learned something new on camera. That's a beautiful thing about this game. When was the last time you played Call of Duty for the 1,000th hour? And guys, I'm approaching 1,000 hours in Minecraft Xbox One. Yikes. When was the last time you played Call of Duty for the 1,000th hour and saw something new and learned something new about the game? No, it's never happened. You know it's never happened because it took them 1 year to make that game, less than a year. They're already working on it while the other Call of Duty was still being in production. And, okay, we need a door here. And so, you can tell. It's a mindless shooter, beat 'em up, whatever you want to call it. There's no depth like this, like Minecraft, that's creating its own depth as it continues. As if this game wasn't amazing enough, it keeps getting better with free updates. Oh my god, I can't say enough about this game. Oh my god, I love it so much. Okay, what are we doing over here? Over here, we're going to need some animal cages. Okay, let's get rid of all that stuff. Let's go with quartz. I'm liking the quartz for this. So, this is going to be the reptiles, I think. How are we going to do this? We'll have this come out too. We won't go all the way over. That's like a little terrarium. Did I show you guys that? That's where they're keeping the animals. I'm going to apocalypse these because they're exposed. So you can get in there. The glass is breakable. All the glass in this game is breakable. You're meant to break it if you want to. Let's not do any more quartz. Let's continue with this clay theme. I kind of like the clay on this. And we'll go like boop, boop, boop. I don't know how much time I spent here. Check the time. Oh! Time is flying when you're building. I'm already in 15 minutes. Okay, I gotta cut this video here, guys. We can't be building all day. Oh, man. Wow, time flies. It really does. Let's bring that down one. So I'm going to keep working on this store. In the future build videos, I'll do some cuts so you guys can see more progress. But at least you got a glimpse of my style here. My style is basically no style. Not that I don't have style, but I have no plan. I am just building. Actually, what I did was, before I started building here, I looked at some pictures of pet store interiors. I tried to recall all of the pet stores I've been to. And, try to recreate the feeling you get when you walk into a pet store. That's really what this whole thing is about, is recreating the feeling of a pet store. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be exact, but when you walk in, you have to say, that is a pet store. That's our goal. So, I am going to continue working on this. I'm going to probably cut it right here. I just want to get a little bit more done, just a tiny bit, guys, just a tiny bit more. Almost there, almost there. And yeah, that'll be the video for today. I gotta go. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you learned a little something. No more pests. Turn those pests into pets. That's the idea behind this all. So thank you guys for watching. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.